Kuminga gets a big ovation from the crowd.
And Curry's going to get one right now. Let's listen to this on a night where NBA history was made. Stephen Curry stands.
Stephen Curry has done it again. The Golden State Warriors star guard has become the first player in NBA history to reach 4,000 three-pointers. This remarkable achievement occurred on March 13th, 2025, just one day before his 37th birthday, during a game against the Sacramento Kings at Chase Center in San Francisco.
Hit it on the number, man. It's a really cool milestone. See how far we can push this thing, but definitely a special time.
The historic moment came with 8:19 left in the third quarter. Curry received a pass from Moses Moody on the right wing, got Trey Lyles to bite on a pump fake, and fired away before DeMar DeRozan could close out. As the ball swished through the net, the crowd erupted. The Warriors went on to defeat the Kings 130-104, marking their 6th consecutive victory. Curry said, "I could feel the energy and the buzz from the beginning of the game after I made my first three. Even the second one I shot and missed, it was an adrenaline rush, and they were with me every moment of the game tonight. When that second one went in, I knew there was a lot of game left, so I tried to not get too ahead of myself. But it was a special moment to feel that energy and allow them to enjoy that milestone and accomplishment with me."
From the beginning of the game, after I made my first three, even the second one I shot and missed, like it was an adrenaline rush, and they were with me every moment of the game tonight. And when that second one went in, I knew there's a lot of game left, so I tried to not get too ahead of myself. But it was a special moment to feel that energy and allow them to enjoy that milestone and accomplishment with me.
Curry's path to 4,000 three-pointers began on October 30th, 2009 at Phoenix when he made his first career three. The journey included surpassing Ray Allen's previous record of 2,973 three-pointers on December 14th, 2021 at Madison Square Garden. Since breaking Allen's record, Curry has added another 1,026 three-pointers in just 1,185 days and 221 games. Curry told ESPN, "It's a clear milestone threshold, a number that I didn't think about, that it was realistic even from 2,974, which is a number that means the most because that was the record at the time. It's beyond my wildest dreams to push a record that far." The tribute video during a timeout included a congratulatory message from former Warriors big man Andris Biedrins of Latvia, who assisted on Curry's first career three-pointer. This brought an emotional reaction from Curry. Curry said, I'd call it an emotional moment on the bench when I saw him. They didn't tell me that they found him and got a video message from him. That was my vet when I was here my rookie year. I would love to have quizzed our team on the bench and see if anybody knew who that was, because that was such a long time ago. Really cool to kind of think back how far I've come from the first one to 4,000, which is crazy.
I actually had I call it an emotional moment on the bench when I saw him. They didn't tell me that they found him. Got the video message from him. That was my vet when I was here, my rookie year. I would love to have quizzed our team and the bench and see if anybody knew who that was, because that was such a long time ago. And
to understand the magnitude of this milestone, consider that James Harden, who ranks second on the all-time three-pointers list, has 3,124, a staggering 876 behind Curry. Other notable three-point shooters include Ray Allen, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Reggie Miller, and LeBron James. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, himself an excellent three-point shooter during his playing days, struggled to comprehend the achievement. "It's just such an obscene number," Kerr told ESPN. "It's hard to even comprehend, and who knows, maybe it'll be broken someday." Kings coach Doug Christie, who witnessed Miller's then impressive total of 2,563 pointers, expressed similar amazement. "It was with Reggie Miller, and it was like, whoa, that's out of control," Christie said before the game. The current pace suggests Curry could potentially reach 5,000 three-pointers if he plays just a few more seasons. When asked about what might come next, Kerr joked about 8,000 three-pointers, to which Curry replied, "I don't think he wants to coach that long, so don't put that pressure on him. I like a challenge.
I don't think he wants to coach that long, so don't put that pressure on me. Because I like a challenge.
Kerr emphasized that Curry's impact extends far beyond statistics. It's beyond the numbers. It's the fluidity and the grace. Yes, it's the audacity, but it's also the emotion and the beauty of it all. It's mesmerizing. You see his movement on the floor. He's like a ballerina out there. You're not just watching sports, you're watching art. This sentiment was echoed by Portland coach Chauncey Billups. Steph, he's something like we've never seen. It's been fun watching his journey and watching his career and his ascension to greatness. I had the pleasure of playing with him when he was 21 years old on USA team. That was before he became this guy, which you could tell he was on his way. Dan Patrick, discussing Curry's impact on his show, said, Steph Curry changed the game as much, if not more so, than any other player in history if you look at the direction of the sport. That's the guy. He's the compass. It points north with him.
Steph Curry changed the game as much, if not more so, than any other player in history. If you look at the direction of the sport, that's the guy. He's the compass. It points north with him.
Curry's three-point prowess is backed by numerous records that showcase both his excellence and consistency. He has led the NBA in total three-pointers made in 8 of his 16 seasons, including his record 402 three-pointers in 2015-16, when he became the first unanimous MVP in league history. The Warriors guard has more seasons with 300-plus three-pointers than all other NBA players combined. James Harden and Klay Thompson have the only other 2 such seasons between them. Curry has made at least 1 three-pointer in 967 of his 1,010 career games, a 95.7% rate that ranks first all-time among players who have played at least 50 games. Only 186 players in NBA history have even played in 967 games, let alone made a three-pointer in that many contests. His consistency extends to streaks as well. Curry holds the record for most consecutive games with at least 1 three-pointer, as well as the second longest streak. Perhaps most impressively, Curry has never gone 3 consecutive games without making a three-pointer in his entire career. His 388 games with 5-plus three-pointers made is 1, more than second and third place combined. Meanwhile, his 26 games with 10-plus three-pointers made exceeds the next 5 players combined. As Curry celebrates this milestone, it's worth remembering how close he came to never wearing a Warriors uniform at all. Back in 2009, the Sacramento Kings were one of 5 teams that passed on Curry before the Warriors selected him 7th overall. The Minnesota Timberwolves infamously declined his services twice, using the 5th and 6th picks on Ricky Rubio and Johnny Flynn. The Kings, holding the 4th pick, were focused on Memphis's Tyreke Evans as their preferred choice. When the then 21-year-old Curry came to Sacramento just 4 days before the draft, having extended his workout schedule to show off for the Kings, there was little chance they would select him. The Kings had defensive concerns about pairing Curry with Kevin Martin in their backcourt and were impressed by Evans's size and rim-attacking ability. Sam Amick, a former Kings beat writer who met Curry during that pre-draft period, says, "As first impressions go, my initial reaction was twofold. A massive thumbs up on his media decorum and an emphatic question mark as it related to his NBA future. The notion of someone so skinny holding his own in the National Big Boys Association, let alone dominating, was hard to fathom." Now, nearly 16 years later, the Warriors continue to reap the benefits of that draft day fortune, while the Kings and other teams can only wonder what might have been. Curry's 4,000th three-pointer comes just days after another significant achievement. On March 9, 2025, Curry became the 26th player in NBA history to score 25,000 career points during a game against the Detroit Pistons. Currently, Curry ranks 26th among NBA scorers with 25,017 points. He sits near Reggie Miller and Jerry West on the all-time scoring charts, with his upcoming targets at 25,192 points and 25,279 points, respectively. If he maintains his current pace, Curry could soon overtake Kevin Garnett and John Havlicek to enter the top 20. Looking further ahead, Curry could potentially reach the 15th position in NBA all-time scoring within the next 2 seasons, needing to surpass Tim Duncan's 26,496 points and Paul Pierce's 26,397 points. The 10th position, currently held by Carmelo Anthony with 28,289 points, would require an additional 3,272 points, a challenge but not impossible for Curry if he sustains his health and efficiency. To commemorate Curry's latest achievement, the NBA has bestowed a new nickname upon him, Mr. 4K. The moniker recognizes both his 4,000 three-pointers and the crystal-clear, high-definition quality of his shooting display. Every Warriors player received a special black t-shirt hanging in his locker commemorating the accomplishment. When asked how he planned to celebrate the milestone, Curry responded, "We got practice and my birthday tomorrow, so I'll enjoy some time with the family, come in, get our work in, play golf early in the week, so that was the birthday round, and then a nice little shot of gentleman's cut tonight. That's about it."
We got practice. And my birthday tomorrow, so I'll enjoy some time with the family. Come in, get our work in. Play golf early in the week, so that was the birthday round, and then a nice little shot of gentleman's cut tonight. That's about it.